Obiri kokot nipa se settlement na wo ye no onti ase and oni nipa no wo mo osama na wo mo osama na Otumfuo Osei Tutu
abusiafo dini yesay enu wan so tvgh I dini so tvgh abusia so nya subscribe channel no subscribe no like no comment no share am afro so nya bi edai ahwe na so da foforo ye papa ya de nyina Lawyer Obiri Boahen edin sembia betudwa odin sembia tudwa a shocking asem shocking kra a shocking issue na metirem say asem le si da be yin no da be ne si mente da mente kura mu mpere kura mpoda na abusua mepese yimin kasa kese ewa issue no ho min kasa wo ho bebre mi kasa ya tententen mia mepese yebohwi ne kwakotie ye ne ade nyina Lawyer Obiri Boahen ne nsem bi ode betuja afa eye Bawku ene Mamprusi issue no ho a krobia sante kotoko egbowure mu a solve issue no ensem bi asi na obi akra nte ho nsem saa enti yankore nkoti mu semra na ye ba edi nchiremu ebeba ama yeso etie na before say be koro no abusuafo wa opese obodwumadi hu dawuro bia e won tentafidie so bia paso ya advert bibia paso obodwuntafidie nko abaso ho advert nko ade a fa na be twago na frafre so TV for office na yemwa ni promote udwumadi bia pese udi wo social media so ede ma wo promote ma enchementere ho wa mo no ne wo he bia obia fa na ma na afra ebeboa wo ni promote udwumadi de ma pepepe edini so tvgh so tvgh etiabusiafo yenkone nkote ye papa Lawyer Obiri Boahen ne nsem bia ode atudwa efa eye Bawku ensem ene Mamprusi issue na ho nsensem bia ekoso no ya Otumfuo be me no ode nsem bia atudwa yenkone nkote mra ne ba meto so mama
now Bawku dia no a very good news also May 1st no kra binim ye demonstration wo kroma so yeah ebinim ye demonstration ama omuko gina conformity statue no omuko gugu nsa sa da ne bibia Asantehene peniyi nso be sora ne be di batem but of course they should also accept the fact Asantehene binim should be matem. Let's be very honest and so don't tell me say binim kwa be di Asantehene atem Asantehene binim so di ahemfu binim atem enye that is not good. Etinu be gunsa be ye no so be binim be di Asantehene atem binum be di Asantehene atem Asantehene binim so di binim atem be di ahemfu binim atem enye ye nyina ye mfantu ye homfo be me de binum so I am say Obiri Boahen assimilated Asantehene. I know people think say Otumfuo Osei Tutu II ne pension na mam started handle cases for Asantehene enye no correct. Otumfuo Osei Tutu II or by 1999 but I started handling cases for Asantehene as far back 1992. So and the late Opokuware eso mitwe ege mitwe edmetena twe ehwe mitwe and that is place why Osei Tutu II so by no also mitwe ohwe mitwe odimagina twe and I must be very very honest and grateful to Opokuware II and Osei Tutu II. Bayem senia niye say better ni papa no benbe. So and when you praise Asantehene Asantehene binimu nte wase hwe santo kweyesi Asantehene Asantehene now I am there say once again Nana Akufo-Addo na start this initiative. Now President Mahama so abeto waso. Na mesre afanunu nyina Mamprusi okusasio mesre se bemra fam. Because se koye tintintintia kusasi fo che se hade anyese ya menye. Mamprusi so kokase hade anyese ya menye. we can't make any breakthrough. I say biya gono ho. Wahu biya ba animu kakra. Ogono ho. Oba animu kakra. Na kyese yete. Na se kwese mi gina ha. Wan tiase amami amenti ase. Mi so mi gina ha. Wan tiase amami amenti ase. Ebeye dene. Because the Mamprusi kusasi issue no. Anya simple to say abudu andani issue no. The abudu andani issue no. Eya busua baako. Eya kronya yerutiti abudu ama andani beba. Abudu amba andani beba. For almost about 300 years. Oh, for almost about 300 years. But then the Kusasi one, starting from 1721, 1721, the first Bawku Naba, who was a Mamprusi, to almost 1959, 1958. Yes.
1721.
1721, the first Bawku Naba.
Wow.
1721, the first Bawku Naba. What to 1958 or 1959? For a conta, for pen, for paper, near calculation. So for 1721, no, Bawku Naba babia, so ya, or Sanko Shawo, na Leirungu, na Yiriho. But then the history will tell you, say, assassin assassination, you could start for there. The Omadiano, yo. What will never be a mature? Then from 1958, 59, no banoa, no problems, no banoa. Then eventually you come across PNDC lobby, I think 75 or 85. Whether 75 or 85. Rollins pass here. Yes, I caught to be anyhow. Then you come to 205. Yeah, 205. One case because Supreme Court. Then Mama Yarga represented the Kusasis. And I think it was Philip Addison who represented the Mamprusis. I don't know, I can't. Now I'm going to file a notice of discontinuance. Then the Supreme Court today is okay. What file discontinuance, you rule on it. What discontinue? Without liberty to apply. Without liberty to apply. Without liberty to apply. Of course, court to be to my sir. That is around 205. And then the MPP 2020 LI 2409 Emma Bawku Naba Omukreti Kusau Traditional Council. Kusau Traditional Council. So the LI 2409 said, so ko ura Bawku dia. Now pe Bawku Naba dia. Aye Kusasi Abudragu Bawku Naba. Then fast forward, the Mamprusis Asantehene Eba Bolaga High Court. Ebe wie Court of Appeal Kumasi. So it's a very complex matter. So that even if you are starting from 1721, that's a Mamprusia. By 1959, no, Kusasi for Massa na waru Mamprusi for. Mamprusi for Massa na waru Kusasi for. Mamprusi me Massa na waru Kusasi ma. Kusasi just a very complex. Then you know be say as I say yesra for no nyina. As for prepreja for no de begumu abe ye prepreja. Prepreja. But mo ma yentie prepreja for no. It is the good people of Bawku na huna mane. Anya prepreja for no. Anya prepreja for no. Prepreja for no benya bi MPP. Prepreja for no benya bi wa NDC. Prepreja for no benya bi wa MPP. Prepreja for no benya bi wa NDC. Political points na be page. So they don't tell you the reality on the ground. Benka some non chiro ye. On some year no, man started from 1721. By 1721, mra no kusasi for no because no mu use tenda na. So they were there, but no one centralized. Centralized, they said the Gonjas, the Dagombas, the Mamprusis, the Nanumbas, the Asantes. I don't think I'm a man bass. So it's just simple thing at all. No moment I'm trying to say just the Mamprusis and the Kusasis in Kwa. Because you bring a bisa for Kulungunu, Fakasena bisa. You know, it's a very complex and delicate matter, the Bawku incident. And let me be very honest, Yen Mamu and DC Titro. Wamo play politics so much with Bawku. And I've been playing politics so much. Here I'll be blunt. How the mechanic no obedi matem oni matem. Nyolo beka sentiam kasentiam. Me fabia me da me kame no kore. Wahu tini bani ba ya prepreja ba umlemu wamo because wamo nananum CPP abane yesa. Wamo nananum champion abane yesa. Ba oda me nya adwobre because se no me tufo. Nya se ni bia me beji na nkra ni mu atete nkra ne. Nya me ka ba wie ni se adwobre na mesre na wamo ba kumase no so kama because yen sha dante asemboni bia ye do Otumfuo so ase ye do Otumfuo ase papa some Mamprusi Dagomba die hwe Dagomba die Otumfuo msese wie do you know say Otumfuo msese wie ye kura nyina chi no obi de kokotu yeah obi de kokotu wo msese wie
o pede
nipa se settlement na wo ye no onti ase adoni nipa no wo mo osama na wo mo osama na Otumfuo Osei Tutu osama na ya bonwura no osama na yiri no osama na ya na nipa nan kono sanan me na me represent nipa nan no nyina wo ahene ba Otumfuo Osei Tutu the second ya bonwura the lady ya bonwura na yiri present day na yiri and then ya na nine. I represented them as the lawyer at High Court Kumasi. High Court 7, when I'm representing them. The two cases in na Agbanu na representing Nipana or the court, lawyer Agbanu. But the other two cases in no, when I'm representing Osei Tutu the second or 2-4, me some representing the Yabonra, Nyoko Nekurano. No, I represent Nairi, the present day Nairi, and the present day Yana. Men are not represent to them. It is a mina maker in Samnibia. I have been in Bemia Bano because I've acted as a lawyer for Otumfuo that me a creation me any cases be brave. Nairi, my no case amano. Tim Cademy says simple say, me my Nairi lawyer. Tatini me come and present some no. Meka no bend no kef NDC4 meka gonja fuasem akana meka no bend no kef meka Dagomba fuasem akana meka no bend no kef because the Mamprusis the Dagombas the Gonjas and the Asantes omo ahemfo nyina ma ye be lawyer na megusu ye be lawyer for. So please,
a beautiful scene. Our konongo nanwada the tabamia echo. Thank you to no kweno. Kusasi hina ohonom came to the tabamia, hug him.
That is the beauty of
praise him, wish him well, and said, "Say some of them the omonim."
That is
say he was only used for political purposes by the NDC. Na uni and sebia ewumu, and then. They wish him well and they are hoping say asumdwe beba. Kusasi hini awo.
What was that? So when ya nana efel da make from 1721 to I think 1732. Then the next one was 1733 to 1742. then 1743 I for na me church mu say o yes no kwan me ka chero sa. So the Kusasi young man or the woman and the Mamprusi young man or the woman no hefa 17 to 18 to 19. So no ba wo mi awo hefa bradwene ne ntiase yeso bradwene ne ntiase yeso na eduba bia and this in 1992 Professor Boahen sabi kafrache bara no ye bafane bara ne sia tutu ne sinyina tutu o ye bafane nti yakọ campaign duba bia na prof anante ora mo nhwe bara me ye bafane binibere isa nya bafane
then this is also a bafane.
Huh? Look, if so only me CPP near this
and that's also TV ne social media YouTube unu videos near there
sir but you be fa the bono and Asantehene talk woma wamutaba social media 99.99% wamo ba bono ne Asantehene talk ni nyina no enye NDC sympathizers and activists anya woma are yenim woma wamudi mi atam woma membetra ham ka de are di atam nyina say ya membetra ham aka bibia ka fa Asantehene ho nko ade ana maka fa bono ho nko ade so di matem say womo enimo obedi watem me na me ka kiro so bonim Ghana politics ya what the NDC and the CPP and the PNDC and the SMC what they are capable of on betimi aya enya anu ni o masa enye no kura ni etidi nyina ba wie se boko asem no yesremo enya burunko ana dokoronko ye nyina ye nyia bia mrafam bia mana kuma mrafam bia na yenhwe ne yemuvu aka nantu ana kasere aka kusasi ni akame aka Mamprusi ni akame Obiri Boahen aka bisani akame Obiri Boahen aka fafrani aka busangani aka wala ni aka dagati ni kasina aka bia media minsa akame aka mosini akame entimisramo Otumfuo Osei
good
you should anticipate say we won't be simple because atwato ana akwankwan na wo mu no it won't be simple at all.
Asset declaration refusal by some NDC ministers of state.
President Mahama can say by March 31st now I declare my assets and I be bring and declare Domelevo ne raised this issue last week be bring declare and I obi o na fra me na answer why obi na say I been declare na President Mahama beti my bede President Mahama obeti my bede those who have not declared me no ka say o ma be 31st me no ka say be bring declare ba be declare no President Mahama obeti my bede ya wa kura say o don't nya be foku ontimi nya be foku and I'm repeating it ba be declare no President Mahama ontimi nya be foku mana de no beti my be you want to be very cool, be now call is all you need to be. You want to try be. Why can't President Muhammadu? Domelevo ya dear pa. Already that issue. Domelevo or ya dear. And then I tell me I'm catching MPP phones say. And MDC phones say, I am a man share Ghana Hana. Young people who are principled. Baba no could come for number can no could. I said Domelevo ne ko raise issue no ba. Nso ye bia nko raise. Nso na raise by my adwene course sa. So Domelevo open na fu no pro no nko a. O Domelevo o mo start ora no. So Domelevo ka ho. O say man for so pa no a.
Yeah.
Now Domelevo ora no ka say in principle dia metease metabachi. Na bekoye witch hunter ene megyae. Na femi hwehwe no na megyae. But the bottom line is that in terms of principles no ora no nyam from so. Operation Recover All Loot, Ghana Loot, since 6 March 57. Afero bi kwa ka oro amure MPP for bedeye. Owi kwa kutira na asoso ho ade. Owi kwa kutira na asoso ho ade. Operation recover all it. So dom level ya da se but as for President Mahama, oh, masa, you wani. President Mahama better than with my name.
But you did this uncle Muya, is it that Yembra na a share ye a so for an answer some from my own yes as a declaration a muamre, and so there is a window I'll be in the room. And I say yes, it is there, but any activity how it should work.
A question of leadership. Strong, effective leader. What you say? Oheneba. What the name I say? Leader no can hit. You find somebody like Jerry John Rollins. Catch us declare. Oh no one ever say won't declare. What you say? Somebody like Jerry John Rollins. Can declare. What you say? Oh mba popo. Ube declare. And as somebody like Bia Kojompianim, chief of staff, Kojompianim telling you said declare. Rollins says who bondok? Who bondok? So Kojompianim Bekacho say, Mama mo 31st match declare. And Guardian Chekran wa pamwo. So leader no the Jerry John Rollins style no enye 100%, but at least uto no kwadu anu wa in America. Some amount of discipline wom. Uta no kwadu anwa yin America the Kwadwompianims. Uta no kwadu a wa yin America. So you don't find Mahama as Jerry John Rollins. Na wunya Mahama as Kwadwompianim. Nti bemfi no o memia no. Bemia no. So mra no wo but leader no. So leader no yes or cancer. Now I want to say yes, be through. But advice about the Ghanaian leaders, African leaders, Ghanaian.
How does the successes of a government rely on the chief of staff?
It is a disciplinarian. Disciplinarian.
Say abai bi na mamuo no ebekuyi a ne fakase gina chief of staff no so no yesai.
Chief of staff no Obia nyana damfo. Obia so nyana tamfo. Obia nyana damfo. Obia nyana tamfo. Ote ho na odi nani ehwe. Nti wona hwan wo ne hwan yo. Wo ye hwan yo. Ese so kan wa obekra kehwepo. Nso do you know. E ma party for no manipa nyina bia suru no. Mre bi atwamu a na se wo didi Ghana ha na omka se Kwadwompianim frew what am kontomo anu kra ada so de beto
so the choice of a chief of staff no was say the relationship between him or her and the president elect, and as the partner were any power now be for me the next government no. And it was a taking interest a choose a chief of staff who can shape the responsibilities and the
think that going forward
do's and don'ts of the appointment appointees.
Going forward in future, it should be the party that must appoint the chief of staff. The chief of staff. The party. I am telling you. Look, going forward, either MPP betra to who. And as a bench to who party in power. Any appointment in a president here. And it's happening in Nigeria. Yes.
Tinubu.
Nigeria no. Whether a APC and as a PDP. That wabano wenya. The chairman or the national chairman of the party no. I will know positions to be on a debeba.
Still says you didn't get your tribe, Yanfa.
No, you see, I'm fast. Look at your tribe. Asiedu Nketia try na mfa. Let us not blame Asiedu Nketia. Because as a country no, ya dwene maso sa.
Yeah.
So Asiedu Nketia try na mfa. Umo emblemu Asiedu Nketia. But in uma ya nsere no so. But in principle no, the Nigerian system. Look, Tinubu is the president of Nigeria, leader APC. But Ganduje is the national chairman of APC. Ganduje is the national chairman of APC. Etibeto abawie no. Positions bi wo ha Nigeria da ho a say cabinet ministers no. Tinubu woni a ono be peke. Na Ganduje de so a obe peke. Na Ganduje be peke. Edi jini ni bakwa koma Tinubu no. Tinubu ntimi nka dabi. Then the party na Ganduje no because of a national chairman. Ganduje a national chairman. Nti se cabinet bi me fan se bia 18 kura bia na de 1 and 2. Party na so wo cabinet bia mienu. Ana miensa. Eti party no de no kwa. President no ntimu nka dabi. Something I'm going to say, may experience a man going forward. Going forward. MPPO, NDCU, as I said, chief of staff should be appointed by the
party.
The party.
Who's been your best chief of staff under the Fourth Republic?
I think Kwajon Pianim is short, but I think Orankia, you will not leave out his name. From 1992, because the Nana to dozen mina beka
to that z.
Yeah, me the Nana to dozen mina beka hon. But I may settle on Kwajon Pianim.
Why?
No, because
is it because who did not in the dia
yeah, because you see, I'm looking down, upon one canning in a but also what in a metre say, and I ought in a metre say. Oh no, Obia nyana damfo, Obia so nyana tamfo. Obia nyana damfo, Obia so nyana tamfo. Oni bia nkasa, oni obia ntukwane, oni obia mfa bia. But another character so I met very accommodating will be Frima.
Frima Opare.
Yes. But it looks like Shironu na Kwajon Pianim more. Chain Frima.
Is it because of your bantrana?
Well, minim ebia na MPP for ebia minim. Fremas was very accommodating.
Will you fault her for some of the complaints that party won't be here about our appointees?
Some men say jubilee na me ho. I say about some of
that. You say na party won't be air complaints say our appointees no. There seems to be a disconnect between the government and the party, and then appointees and responding to party for
they are not better my because when you have almost 90 members of parliament, a co-president ho, so minister we sano, not president no, I'm na munu once sano no, chief of staff of the oyeden.
Abusia for kaku ya jiri kwakuo num, se motin sem no, se motin sem se ya na onye nbe bi koyi ene asigri ni sa ayigri o sa asigri foi ya na amo issue ye ba ya Otumfuo ni be wuro be siesi asem a bibia ye kama no se mo de ne court abusia bi fa chire de ne court ni Otumfuo court no Obiri Boahen ni oka so ntine me biase rule ne ba on tiase na obesi dan na crop ya Asante kotokwa aka asem awi na oso bo sa de ne court we be ye de seven zabe tre bia na emu awrem na ne yesre wo boko ni Mamprusi issue ni nyina ho ye peace na ye pe peace ni yewe peace asomdwe ene yehwe ewo boko ene Mamprusi issue no enti se wo ye boko ni wo ye Mamprusi ni a memprese se bi moja nhwie mu memprese wo babi enkodi obi bone memprese mmobo police ni bi tu okuno memprese soja ni bi nwu ho memprese ntokwa ntie mu saa memprese apolice fomfiri wonko soja fomfiri wonko de ye premo ne se peace beba honom ko mu kuta nkora ma wo nkora nkete enya akon ye tete Ghana ye mfa akon tete ye but se ko basa na akwa yese ase ye kra de nka ye monka Ghana ho so what ase ko basa na akwa se monka Ghana ho yaso ye nyina ye baako what ase ye nyina nordness Mamprusi Bawku wan ye nyina ni akanfo eni nkranfo ye nyina ye baako ye Ghanafo nti ye pre wo sa mediation issue mu nyina se ye peace and ye hia peace e de ama ye Bawku eni Mamprusi issue na e koso no entokwa na e koso pese bibia atotwa na ye nyina fe ntoma pefra se na be ye bibi ni betima ba Bawku ni ye sa ba beto bi de ba ikuru mu anase bibi betima be di dwo na makuru nzo tumpon sa amasa akuru ntimi tumpon sa peace ama Bawku ne Mamprusi ntemu a peace ama hono mu a currently the end develop da ati ase enti yebesere timamufuo we Mamprusi ni we Bawku ni a we need peace asumdwe eche bibia wasase so uni sika ngono asumdwe ye chen se ube wo sika na oni asumdwe ho nto wasase so da enti abusuafo ye de ye pray peace na ye pray en ho nsem bi na ye Lawyer Obiri Boahen de betu dwa o chechiri mu se emra ya na amu issue ni ne manu ba ye no ento kwanto we sorry ye ya sigri mu ntokwa bi sorry ye no sabiu Otumfuo Osei wie ye no ngo ho fa fa chiri dam Otumfuo court na ngosi aga so so ati ase enti no ogidie se krobia santo kotoko issue ye wasom no peace asumji beba ama afani na ato ho ase ama yie ato yie ena asem so ba enye na asem o enye na issue enti no we be robeka se ena sei nti ye besere adofo nyina se mmenke akomanto yem na yemma sabio pepeye enye adwuma asumdwe ene yepe peace ene yepe Bawku ene Mamprusi issue no ho edini so tvg iso nya subscribe channel subscribe no like it no comment dia no share dem ho fro so eden enya bi ahwe edini Alaska Kwaku Alaska nsonfo abusia midimosia da senne yebeto amoso pia.
So thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And thank you to those who are about to subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel and share and like the videos that I give you.